Get it. What's up, y'all? Your boy JunesEightyEIght here. What's going on, everybody? We got my homegirl, Nicole Marie, super talented, super talented singer-songwriter. And today is a new topic that I'm doing. Don't know why I'm putting this one exactly out. I gotta start from jump from the intro, but we're gonna be talking about this first one of what track is this? What track is this? This is track 5. I thought so. Track 5, So Confident, off of June's World 2. So we're just gonna be going to do a quick breakdown of what the verses in the song, our thoughts of everything. So first of all, Nicole, what was your initial thoughts when you heard the song and you heard first of all, what do you think of the beat first, and then when you heard my verse, and how do you attack everything?
Yeah, no, I think like the inspiration behind, first when I heard the beat, it sounded like something that I would feature on, you know what I mean?
Right.
I like the vibe of it, and I love the overall sound of it. And so like listening to what you were saying, the song is titled So Confident. So, I was like, let me just pair something that just goes with it. And it wasn't even anything that was hard to think about. It was like a no-brainer. And I actually have the song pulled up right here.
Hey.
So, the original session, but it was really a no-brainer for me. Like it came naturally.
Yeah, because with me, I was like, the idea of the song, when I heard the beat, I was like pretty much like sitting back when I heard the beat. All right, I didn't know what I want to do with the song. At first, like I sat with the song with the beat for a long time before I even wrote to it. Then when I finally wrote to it, I'm like, yo, the first June's World I did, I wasn't like in a confident space on it. So as I started to grow as an artist, like, all right, I finally got it. Then I started getting write-ups about other songs. I started growing as an artist. And I wanted to do June's World 2 4 years ago, but nothing ever felt right. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now it was supposed to come out last year, but I'm glad it didn't, because this song wouldn't have been on here. And like when I wrote the verse, I'm like, all right, cool. And I didn't know who I knew I wanted to feature on it, but I didn't know who, because luckily, when I said you the song, you're like, I'll do it. I'm like, cool. Because I had another young lady going to do it, but she totally flaked on the song. Like, come on now. This like the 4th time I done gave you an opportunity to do a song with me. And then you do it. She get me every time. You're like, I do it. All right, cool, that's work. And I'm like, it's a simple song. Like, I was just talking about everything that I felt that I didn't do on the first one, and how I should attack the first project as a whole, not just as one song. It's like, all right, this is now. I felt like I finally got the confidence to just really just not care to put out the music I like. So, because if you go back to the first, I felt like I was all over the place. I felt like I was all over the place on that first project, but it's all good now.
Yeah, I think it's like that when you release your first project, EP, album, like as an independent artist, because it's like you have so many genres, or in my case I did, but like you have so many ideas as far as like what you want to do and how you want to attack all these ideas, and you just put it out there, and then after maybe 2-3 years later, you come back and you're like, dang, yeah, I was kind of all over the place. And you have more of a solid foundation as like how you want to attack the next project and the next project. So you just keep getting better and better. And I think that's probably like one of the good things about being an independent artist, is that you have that freedom to be like, I don't want to do that sound anymore. Let me do this. Let me make more of a cohesive sound. Right. So yeah, I feel you on that.
And I feel like I did that with this one too. Like just from the intro on, I feel like, because I didn't have a sound when I first started solo. Like I didn't have a sound at all. So I'm like, all right, cool. I don't have a sound. Now I have a sound that I'm like, that I'm that I enjoy you, that I enjoy doing. So now I'm like, all right, cool. Now, like when you hear everything from track 1 all the way to 8, like you can see where I was going. Oh, this is where he was going with everything. Like, yes, like, all right. Because it starts off chill, then it slowly starts to pick up. And it's like, oh, yeah, then I get you right where I want you. Like now, like now I leave you wanting more. Like this how you gonna leave us? Like with this, like this is how you. This is how I had to leave y'all.
This is how I had to do it.
Exactly, like that's how I had to do it. It's like, and with your verse, I love the verse because it come in so smooth. I felt like I didn't come in aggressive. I came in super chill, and how you followed with my verse, how you followed in like. All right, I see where you going. I see where you going with it. So I'm like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, this is. And she got that verse done pretty quick too. She got it done super quick. I'm like, dang, she got this mug done fast.
I mean, you know, like the thing with music is that like one thing I noticed, like when I'm like working on a project, if I'm working on, you know, like a verse in this case, or if I'm working on, you know, composing on the piano. If it goes together, like if it's in situations like that, it's so easy to do it when the music is working together. You know what I mean? But like I found out sometimes it's like in other situations when it doesn't work together, that means it's like you're fighting against the music, and the music knows best than you do, even though you're the creator at times. So in this case, it was like everything just worked together. Like the music was just flowing, the ideas was just flowing one by one. And I mean, I liked what I did on the verse, and I think it was a great opportunity for me because I enjoyed it. I mean, I have it pulled up right here, and you know, like just I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say.
So, what stands out for your verse for you? Like, what's that one part of your verse that stands out the most for you?
Let me see.
Because while you look yours up, look that up. For me, it's like the intro. When I come in, when I said, all I had to do is face my fear and take a chance on myself that year. Like, I'm like, that's all I had to do because I think I told you, like, that June's World was the first project. I'm like, yo, if this don't go the way I want it to go, I'm not gonna go through with it. This is the one. This is it. Like, if this don't go, then it got well received. Like, it got people were like, all right. People was liking it. A few people bought the track, bought the album. People played it on SoundCloud. I got some good reviews. I'm like, all right, cool. So after I got that done, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, yeah, like that's. I just feel like I could tell myself, go back in time and tell 2016 June what to do and how to attack. I just would have did that. If I would have knew then what I knew now, I would have just did that. But I think the good Lord does stuff for a reason. Like He's like, yo, do this so you can get your butt right here, and now you know how to get now. Everything good. So I'm like,
yeah, like you know. So is the song already released, or like I know you posted did you post the release date on the projects?
Oh yeah, the June 2 comes out on my birthday on the 16th.
Okay, that's what I thought. So is the single out already, or?
Oh no, it ain't out yet. I didn't put that single out. I kept that for the album. Like, nah, they ain't getting that one.
Got it. Okay, that's where I was like kind of confused on. But I mean, I could play a little bit if that's okay. It's up to you.
Nah. I mean, don't give it to me.
Okay, all right, yeah. So, all right, cool. Then I'll turn this off. Yeah. So, the part that stood out to me was, it was that last part. I had to do what I had to do to make my dreams finally come true. Cause it be like that. You have to do what you have to do. It's just like, my post that I made a few days ago where I said keep going no matter what, keep going, fight the view. So you got to keep going no matter what, literally by any means necessary. So that's the part that really like stood out to me.
Right. So I know there's a lot of truth in your verse. Like, how does your verse reflect your personal life at the time we was writing it? Like, was you actually going through anything at that time you was writing it? Did you pull from something, or just like you just like
No, not really, but like that was at the beginning of 2022, and because that was what, like March, April of 2022, and we had just crossed over into 2022 just a few months prior, and I think it's still like a transition coming out of COVID 2020 until now.
Sheesh.
What's that?
I said, sheesh, you ain't lying.
Because like I feel like I had to go back to the drawing board. So like I had to go back to 2016, 2017 days, like going back to the drawing board. And because 2021 was so weird because it was so awkward, because trying to get shows booked, it was weird. I felt like it was stagnant in 2021 I felt like was kind of stagnant a little bit. It was kind of slow. I mean, I had moments in there where it was, but overall I felt like it was kind of stagnant. And so so when this came across in the beginning part of 2022, I still had that, okay, dang, 2021, like COVID, like, dang, I feel like I'm still at the drawing board. So that's kind of where my mindset was when I wrote this song, just because, like, that transition, like, okay, making all this momentum pre-2020, and then 2020 comes, and then it's nothing, and then 2021, still nothing, 2022, it's, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I feel, because when I wrote mine, I'm like, I gotta write something. Like, I always try to have like something inspirational on my project. Something, if you go back to 88th Avenue, the self-titled song, like that's like a super inspiration to me. Like a super inspiration when you listen to it. Like, oh, I'm telling a story. I'm like, I'm like just following your dreams and everything. So with this, I try to have one of those songs on every project, at least one song. Like, I'm like, all right. So like I said in the intro of the song of the project, like, yo, if you take anything away from this project, it's confident. And now you listen to a song called So Confident. So like, if you don't have it now, by this time, by track 5, I don't know what else to tell you. It's like, no, it's the medicine's in the candy. So like, just take that away. So I gotta give somebody some deep, inspirational, not super duper Kendrick lyrical, but like, you're gonna get something from this. So it's like,
yeah, and I think you did. I think you did a really great job at that. I haven't heard the rest of the project, and I'm sure it sounds amazing. I know it does.
Oh yes,
I know it does. And I mean, I think that'll resonate with people. This track here, because like I was thinking just the other day when I made that video, it's like we all need some words of encouragement through whatever means. If it's like the video that I did on Instagram the other day, or whether it's a sermon, or whether it's a song, or a post, or whatever. Like, I think everyone needs that little pick me up. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Before we get out here, like I told you before, like it be times where you will post something and I get inspired. Like, you be like working on something, you say something, or you post something, and you start like, all right. And I can say, okay, Nicole doing something. Okay, I gotta do something now. It's always cool to be like, see your friends doing something. Like, all right, cool. Now I gotta do something. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's even in the Bible, it's challenging stuff. Iron sharpens iron and whatnot. All right, cool. My friend's doing something. All right, cool. She wrote 3 songs. I gotta write 3 songs. She recording. I gotta record. Why am I not recording? Like, why am I not doing something? You know what I mean? Of course, as artists, we hit that slump. Like, I don't want to write. Especially when you get out of album mode. I just got done. Now you hear another. You see something inspired. Now I gotta write something else.
Yeah.
You use this for like now, like. Especially, it sucks when you're in mid-album mode and you get inspired by something else. Now, like, do I want to add this to this? Do I want to keep this? Because like the song I posted a few days ago, like, people like, yeah, put that on. Y'all gonna throw the whole flow of everything off. I'll put that out now. So that song gonna come out, but I don't know when. But Like always, thank you for being on here with me, Nicole. June World 2 will be out June 16th on my birthday. So this is So Confident featuring Nicole Marie. Y'all will hear this on the album. And I always thank y'all for tuning in. Follow myself and Nicole Marie on Instagram and all social media platforms. And always, we are out of here.